So in Isaiah, we read about the verse that says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Those are some beautiful promises from the Lord, that as we wait on Him, there's good things that are going to happen. There's an excitement that comes, and you're going to be able to run with the plans and the purposes from God, and you'll be able to accomplish some things that you would only be able to accomplish if you take the time to wait. Sometimes you have to walk through a process. Sometimes the road is not always clear. It's not always easy. It's not always without hurdles or obstacles. So you have to walk, and it can be very tiring at times. You have to walk through some situations and some scenarios. I'm a very strong type A personality. I like things done fast. I like them done efficient. I like them done yesterday. I like to have answers to my questions. I like to know the process that I'm supposed to be doing in order to reach the objective. And sometimes there's a process of you can't just do everything really quick, and you have to actually walk through and take your time with some things. So I grow very impatient. But if I walk after waiting on the Lord, I'm not going to grow weary in all that. There's going to be success. So maybe you're impatient. Maybe you're too patient. Whatever it is, whatever the process that you're going through, where you have to wait on the Lord. We wait for everything else in life. Now we just got to wait on the Lord. You wait at the red light, turn that into waiting on the Lord. You're waiting in the restaurant. Wait on the Lord. Fast forward a little bit out of Isaiah, and you look at what happened with Jesus and the disciples in the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus is in the final hours of his life before he's going to be turned over to the authorities. And he says to the disciples, "Could you not even wait with me for 1 hour?" You couldn't even wait? You couldn't even pray with me for 1 hour? Waiting on the Father for 1 hour with me. And so many times there's things that God will drop on your heart to do, things that you are feeling inspired to accomplish. And I want to encourage you to go ahead and do those things that God's telling you to do. You've waited on the Lord, you've received from Him. Other people will criticize your motives and your objectives, and they'll say, "Well, time will tell." Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. The truth of it is, while you're waiting on the Lord, some around you are going to wait and see what happens. It's kind of the disciples. Well, I'm going to drift off, take a nap, and we'll see what happens. They were waiting to see. Jesus is always saying, watch and pray. Be aware of what's going on around you today. Be aware of who Christ is calling you to have an impact and influence on. And I just want to encourage you to be all things to all people, but be true to the Christ within you. God bless you.